Hi everybody, it's Crystal, and today I'm signing in to do TTW episode number 11. So I'm not behind as of right now. I did number 12 last week, but I didn't do 11 the week before that. And so yeah, here it goes. And if you're interested, Lisa just put out episode number 13 today, so I'll probably do that one tomorrow. But anyways, I just wanted to catch up. I didn't want to miss any. The three questions that are involved in this TTW are... number 1, your most embarrassing story. Number 2, show us your dogs, whether it's pictures or video, whatever you want to do. Show us your puppies and your animals and your cats and your birds or whatever you have. And the third question was, what is something inspiring in your home? So here it goes. My most embarrassing story, and this probably may not seem embarrassing to anybody else, but it's extremely embarrassing to me. This year, in June, my girlfriends and I had planned a river trip. Not like a river trip. Okay, so I live close to a downtown area, and there's a river that goes around our downtown area, and they have been really putting a lot of money into the downtown area that I work in and the surrounding area. So they're spending tons and tons of money to make it very people-friendly, entertaining, and stuff like that. So on the river, they built this huge stage that kind of jets out, like here's the bank of the river, and the stage jets out over it like that. So, you know, you can swim down here and stuff. So anyway, they built the stage on the river, and over the summertime, I think it's like starting in July, the end of June. Okay, so it's like June, July, and August. You can, every Thursday, it's called Rocking the River. Every Thursday you can go down there, you can park for free, you can buy a tube for like $5, and then you can go buy beer and koozies and things like that and go float the river and watch the band. So we decided to do this and had a lot of fun. I mean, it was really so much fun. And before that, in June, some of you know that that's when our last IUI filled. And so that was our last fertility treatment. And so, like, you can imagine I had not been doing anything before that. No drinking or anything like that. Even that year before, I just really did not do a lot. And so, you know, I was ready to have some fun. I didn't really realize that my tolerance for alcohol was a little bit less than it had been in the past. It was a very emotional day for me. We had gone to the fertility clinic that day. It was an IUI, or it was a consult to find out what we do after, basically since our IUI had failed. And so they told us, told me, because Josh and I kind of had a little bit of a tiff before going into the appointment. So he never made it into the appointment with me. It was a very emotional day, one that I don't like to look back on. But anyways, I find out on that day that IVF is pretty much the only way. And so I'm kind of depressed, I guess. I'm sad, I'm bummed. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to the river with my girlfriends. I'm going to go have some fun. I'm going to forget about everything. And let me tell you, I did. Oh, I am not the kind of person who goes out and drives drunk at all. Like, I'm not that kind of person. I don't have that mentality. I take cabs home, I get rides from people, I plan ahead of time. So I'm not like a drunk driver, drinking person, and by any means, my husband would never allow it. He's just, he doesn't want me to be that kind of person. So so we're on the river, and we had, we got there like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we left at about like 8:45 is when they like rushed us off of the river. And that was kind of sucky, like towards the end when the band, because we stayed till the end when the band left. And so when that ended, it's like they were like demanding everyone to get out of the river and turn in their floats and things like that. So it was just kind of like all of a sudden it was a shock to your system, like, oh my God, okay, we're getting out now. And so I barely remember walking. I remember walking to the car, all of that. I remember getting in the car. I remember telling my friend, I was like, no, I can't go anywhere else. I have to go home. Anyways, I make it home, and I don't remember my drive home. I don't I do not remember driving home. In my neighborhood, I hit the curb and popped both tires on my driver's side of the vehicle. So both of them were flat, completely flat. The only thing that I remember was pulling into the driveway and like hearing and going, wow, it sounds like my tire is flat. And so I get out of the car, I shut the door, I look down at the ground, I look at the car, and I'm like, holy fucking shit. Oh my God. And so I guess I go inside, I have a conversation with my husband, and then I pass out, and then I wake up the next morning, and I don't remember anything. I just don't remember getting home. I blacked out. I've never, ever done that before. I mean, and I'm just saying, the next morning when I woke up and I had to explain to my husband what happened, it is the most embarrassing thing to admit that I don't know, that I have no idea, that I am lucky enough to know that I didn't hit anybody or cause damage to anybody or wreck my car worse than it was. But that is an extremely embarrassing moment in my life, to know that I basically drove home wasted. And I just don't know how it happened. I still to this day don't know how it happened. I don't know how I would have gotten in the car knowing that I would have been that intoxicated. So I don't know. Like, Josh and I have talked about it a couple times, and we were thinking that, because I only had like 4 beers total, and that was like 3 beers, and then I had half of my friend Anna's beer. So I mean, it wasn't like we were out there just getting trashed. We weren't, but we were in like 105-degree heat. So my thought process is that, you know, after drinking on the water, and I mean, we were drinking on the water, and then my friend Anna and I swam back across the river like twice to go to the bathroom. I know, why didn't we just pee in the freaking river? But so I feel like, and Anna got really very super intoxicated as well. Like, she was not able to drive home that night. They had to call someone to come get her. So I just kind of feel, or maybe because we were in the nasty river, maybe we swallowed water and it was so toxic that that it did something to us. But all I can say is that truly to me is the most embarrassing story. I never would be proud to say, oh, I drove home drunk and I don't remember how I got home. That is not cool. And so for anybody out there who thinks that driving drunk is fun or a great story to tell, I have news for you. It is not. I am extremely lucky and grateful that I didn't, like I said, that I didn't hit anybody, that I didn't kill anybody, that I didn't get pulled over. If I would have gotten pulled over and gone to jail, I would have lost my job. I'm a manager, and I'm over several different areas, and I'm over like a valet department area where you drive cars. It is your job. So I could have lost everything on stupid decisions. So yeah, that is my most embarrassing story. If you have more questions about that particular story, just ask me. I'll be glad to tell you. Like I said, again, it was not intentional, and I don't know how it's still just so embarrassing. Okay, so this video is a little bit backwards. It's kind of out of order, but I did want to let everybody know here that this is what inspires me in my house right now. I love my front little window. I don't have any curtains up right now, but I have all my plants and things like that right there. But I love this room. This wall right here, that door over there that you see, this door, we used to have an iguana in that closet. It was her habitat, but she died, so now it's just kind of empty. But anyways, this wall, this whole wall right here, I'm going to paint a tree on this wall. So it's very inspiring to me. I just recently, within the last 2 weeks, moved a shelf that was like right over here. Actually, it's like this shelf right here in my mirror. So I just kind of had that over there against the, I thought the white and the green was really pretty. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be painting a tree. It's going to be really pretty. And I will probably do a video when I do that. And I'm hoping that next week I'm going to get that done. But so yeah, this is what's inspiring to me in my house, this wall, because every day that I walk past it, it screams at me to paint something on it. So that's that. And now I'm going to go outside and let you see all of my beautiful dogs. Okay, so they're all kind of going to the bathroom right now. So let's see if I can get them to come over here. Scruffy, come here. Hi. So this is my little scruffy man. He is part Winnie dog and part Chihuahua. He's a super cute little boy. Are you a cute boy? And that is Daisy, the blonde. This is Teddy. Teddy, smile! Are you smiling? Come here, smile. I have to snort at him for him to smile. Come here. Come here, Teddy. Come here. Come here. There you go. That's a sweet boy. So this is Teddy. And we think he is part Rhodesian Ridgeback. He was a stray that came to us on the other side of this fence last year. No, the year before last. Basically, he dug his way into our yard, and at that point, Josh said, okay, he can stay. Let's see, and then we have Roxy and Daisy over there. Come on, Daisy. Come here. Come here, baby. Yeah, they're not listening. Come here, Daisy. Come here. What are you doing? Come here, Daddy. Come here, Roxy. Come on, baby. Roxy. She's probably eating poop or something. Come on. Come say hi. Come here, Roxy. And she is the oldest of my babies. She is 11 or 12. We're not sure. And she is a full-blood Chihuahua. She was, she had like this little umbilical hernia. And so they gave her away. Scruffy. And that's Missy over there. Missy, come here. This is my dad's dog that we are still currently babysitting. Scruffy, come on. So anyways, these are my animals. I have a cat. She's wandering around here somewhere, so you're not going to get a picture of her. But, and I promise I do actually have grass in my yard. It's just that this front part is where my dog's, like, Teddy runs and runs and runs, and he, like, tears up the ground. See, I have grass, some grass, and a bunch of leaves. I'm going to show you all my tree. Let's see here. Some of you know I planted a tree for my miscarriages. And here it is. She's still alive. Thank goodness. So I'll probably get about that much height off of her next year. So yeah. Anyways, that's it, everybody. This is it for TTW episode number 11. I'm really sorry if this video was a little longer than anticipated, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Anyways, have a great day, everybody. I'm going to be doing my questions to my answers, or answers to my questions vlog this week. And again, I'm going to do TTW episode 13. So everybody have a great day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.